This is not a year where you can run a Herschel Walker in Georgia and get away with it. By the way, 3 years ago would have been the perfect time to run a Herschel Walker in Georgia and get away with it. They did that and they still didn't get away with it. But I also think it's possible that she's just upset about the Epstein files. This has been a central point to her career. She's always been loud about this, as she should be. It's disgusting that elite pedophiles have trafficked kids within this country, and we're just going to give them a pass for it for national security purposes, whatever the fuck that means. I think both things can be true here, and they probably are. It might be more one than the other. You guys get to make that up. But here, or you guys get to make that decision. Here's the big takeaway from this, though, is that you are watching, ever since the Charlie Kirk shooting, a civil war erupt within a faction of conservatism, which is the MAGA movement. MAGA was already, I mean, obviously conservatism was bigger than just MAGA. MAGA was the most prominent part of the conservative movement, but it wasn't all of it. So you're watching a civil war ignite within the MAGA movement. And there's and I mean, it is like a full-blown third world African country that has erupted into civil war where you've got all these different tribes, and some of them seem like they actually believe the same thing and have the same end goal, but they're fighting each other for some reason, and nobody really knows what's going on. You've got Ted Cruz over here, and Donald Trump over here, and Marjorie Taylor Greene's camp over here, and Tucker Carlson, and Nick Fuentes, and it's just all these different people, and nobody really knows what the hell's going on. And you've got this like libertarian wing that's kind of MAGA, but it's not really, with Rand Paul and Thomas Massie, and everyone's just like, what the absolute fuck is going on? And this has been going on since the Charlie Kirk shooting. If you look at after the Charlie Kirk shooting happened, briefly, for a short period of time, you had that funeral. And it really did look like it looked like a win for the conservative movement. Like we were going to come together and we were going to squash the opposition, right? Like it's over. Like we're gearing up, we're organizing, we're ready to roll. And ever since then, exactly what I warned you was going to happen is what happened. You had some bad actors that found a way to package their message in a way that the average conservative that was oblivious to the reality of what these people believe in could agree with. They got their foot in the door and they sunk their fangs into these people. They let the vampires in the house, and that's what's happening.